Welcome everybody back to the Project Cars, the ISR Project Cars Sunday League. We're here for race 3 at Donington. There's no video for race 2 because I sadly was not able to attend. I was busy working. But race 2 was at Catalunya. Ricardo F1's a Toby. He won that one, followed him by Quick Shots 10, which is John, and Gareth Lenny in third position. So because of that, John Quick Shots 10 he's leading the championship at 1 point over Toby in second. So it's changed things up a little bit. Still all to play for. But here at Donington, you can see my qualifying lap here, which was a lap which was quick enough to get me pole, thankfully. So that was the lap itself, and we're going to go ahead and go for the race 9 at Donington. But first of all, we'll have a look at the qualifying results. So as you can see there, I got pole position with that lap. Followed closely behind was Spen in second, Damon got third, Ricardo got fourth, Toby got fourth, sorry, Andrew fifth, Colin was sixth, and Dougie came home qualifying in seventh position. So we're at Donington. This is a track I really like. Toby runs a league in Formula Gulfs. We had a cracking race on that before, so looking for another close race here today. And like I said, it's a track I love. So lining up on the grid, ready for the race to start. 32 laps. We're away slowly, just as these Ginettas always do, but I got a great start there compared to Spen, and Toby got an excellent start from the second row of the grid. The way I've got my gears, I ended up getting second gear wrong there, so that's left Toby right on the back of me straight away, so having to defend into turn 1. And it looks like he's got Spen all over the back of him now, so we're coming down into the cleaner curves. 3 cars all close together, the rest not too far behind either. So down the hill we come into Old Hairpin. It's quite a tricky corner this, so you're on cold tyres and under pressure as well. I'm not going to lie, I did get that corner wrong a few times while I was under pressure from the guys behind. But here we are running up the bridge, running up the hill towards McLean's. So we're defending the line, inside line from Toby. Just got a little bit wrong on the braking, and then just put it right. Toby gave me a little tap. I was going mine anyway, so that's put me down to the back of the grid on lap 1, which is not what I wanted. This is a track I love, and I felt I had the pace to pull away, but I'm in 7th, so that did not go well. Next lap though, caught right up to the back of Dougie, got an excellent run at the Old Hairpin, up his inside on the run up to McLean's. Getting a bit wobbly over the curb there, but still is inside. A bit more curb on this side as well, and that just unsettled the car, and I tried my best to hold it, and I thought I did here, but it just bit back and spammed me out again. So that's 2 laps and 2 spins in the exact same corner, and I'm already miles down. On to lap 3 though, I've caught the 2 guys in front, so Andre ends up going off there, and that gives me an easy 6th place into the final chicane. Caught right up with Colin here, and he ended up making a bit of a mistake, and he gained some time on him. I went to dart to the right here, as you'll see, so go to the right, and he just kind of blocks me off there, so I wasn't able to get past. So on the outside of him into turn 1, into Red Gate corner now, looking for a way past. So Colin goes, it looked like I thought he was going a bit wider, so I was diving up the inside, and it was a bit of a rash move, and I ended up taking him out. So I do apologise to Colin there. That's not a move I should have gone for. I should have waited for the next lap. Looked like we hit side by side. Shouldn't have spun him out, but the game, I think the cars weren't as they seemed on my screen, so do apologise to Colin there for that one. Well, on to lap 8 now. I've managed to catch up with Dougie, and looking up the inside there, we both got our braking points way wrong, and we both go off into the grass, but I make the move up the inside because we both went wide. So just ahead of Dougie now, but he got back on the track before I did. He's got a lot more speed coming down the hill, but this is not the best place to pass, and he knew that, so he's just trying to see if he can make me make mistakes, and we're trying to make a move. Poked his nose up the inside, which did have me worried, and ended up running wide again. So although he didn't make the move, he forced me into a mistake, but I somehow get a penalty for losing time and losing a place to him, so fuck knows what's happening there. Anyway, lap 10, Dougie's ahead again, going a bit wide into turn 1. So just committed here, going to try and see if I can catch him in the cleaner curves, do a repeat of what he did to me to him, and just to see if we can make the move stick, get 4th place, and try and sit ahead of the guy, set up and catch the guys ahead. So just following close behind, not making a move here, trying to get a good exit through the Old Hairpin. Pretty much the same as Dougie there, but we're in a slipstream, so that's going to give me a good run up the hill towards McLean's. Cars all over the place there. I think it was just when you're side by side with another car there, the game kind of lags a little bit, it glitches out, but it's not actual lag. You would know if it was actual lag. The car just glitches, all rubber bands all over the place, and it's awful. But I don't know, the cars just don't seem to be in the right positions in this game half the time. There we go, Dougie runs too wide in there, and again look, he's actually spun, but on the game it puts the car going straight. It's just a ridiculous glitch. Oh, who knows what they do. But anyway, lap 16, on the back of Toby up into McLean's. Like a bit too much curb on the inside there, so didn't gain the time I wanted up into Coppice Corner. But we're still behind him. And he runs a little bit wide there, gets a bit of the grass, and that gives us an excellent exit compared to him. We just kind of sneak up the inside, take a little bit of the grass with us. And that's us back up into third place, and look, 6 seconds, 7 seconds off Damon ahead, so we could still go for the win here. We could still got, it's not much of a gap to catch them, but too much curb on the final chicane. That spun me again for the third time. So that's just put me right back to having to catch them all over again. So lap 26 now, it took us a while to catch back up to Toby, but here we are once again. Probably going to spin, haven't I? But no, we got an excellent run at that corner there, right on his back, running up the hill. He was trying to block it all off, and he did a pretty good job. I couldn't get as far alongside as I wanted. Bit of door rubbing as well. He's held the inside there, maybe trying to undercut him, but no, he had that spot on, so there's no way of getting him. But don't know if he missed a gear or just didn't shift up, but he ended up having no power up the hill compared to me there, and I've gone back up the inside of him. Got a bit much of the inside curb there, but didn't bother me too much. We both took a similar line through that corner, but he is right on the back of me now, coming into the final chicane. Thought he was going to make a move, and I ended up getting my braking a little bit wrong. Thankfully didn't spin out this time, but we had a bit of a coming together there, and he takes the third place back off me. So we've got lap 26. It's been quite a decent race so far. It's been a lot of catching up for me, but when I catch up with Toby, it's been some battles and trying to make a move. So stayed behind him for that lap. On lap 27 now, he got a bit wrong through the old hairpin down there, and I managed to kind of sneak around the outside of him into third place, but he's not giving up. He's still there, tucked right in behind me again to try and make a move, to try and set himself up for a move further around the lap. There we go, I got a good line through there, but Toby seemed to get a better when he got a better run through that corner. He's a lot closer than he was on the way in. So when we come up to Coppice Corner, it's a bit of a hit and miss on this one, and Toby got hit there. He's much better, much quicker through that corner than I was, and that's got him right alongside me down the back straight. So here we go into the hairpin, into the chicane even. It's the last of the late breakers, but Toby's got the position there. He's on the inside. Just trying to kind of dart across to see if I could get a run on him somewhere, but no, he's held his line quite well there. Just going from right to left just to see if I can make a move down the straight. We've got the outside here for turn 1, so I'm going to try not to do to him what I did to Colin. But Toby seems to have got a tighter line. He's a lot closer to me than Colin was there. Got a little bit wrong under braking. The car kind of started twitching a little bit, so he's managed to hold that position now. We've got sun in the eyes. I think we got the time a bit wrong, so it's gone from day to night to day again, so we've almost done a full 24 hours within 28 laps of this, so we need to adjust the time. But we're still on the back of Toby here. He got that corner a little bit wrong again, and once again I've had a good run of him, much better up the hill. Darting to the inside, you can do that, repeat what we did last time. Wasn't able to cover it as well, but he's still got the inside, so he's still got the upper hand here. And into McLean's we go once again, and this time he does get a good exit. So still following behind him. We've got looks like a back marker in our wake. I think that might be Colin. Toby takes a nice chunk of Coppice Corner there, but he's held the position. So on to lap 26 now. We've got a new car in front of us. That's Spen. Spen ended up making a mistake somewhere. Not too sure what happened. He spun out, but we've caught right in the back of him. But just with me and Toby battling away, Spen's got it easy. Doesn't have to defend from us. He's still all over the back of Toby, not able to make a move. But the tyres are going off a little bit there. Kind of lost it under braking, lost a bit of time to Toby, and that's helped him catch the spin a little bit now. On to lap 30 into the final chicane. Got a bit of curb there, but it didn't spin me out like it did last time, and I got a better run compared to Toby. So coming on to the start of lap 31, we're side by side down the start finish straight, and we need to really make a move now, make it stick, and see if we can catch up and get onto the back of Spen. But Toby's not going to give up. He's still fighting there on the inside. Look at that, side by side round Redgate. Both of us got a pretty similar exit there, so we're still side by side coming. Looks like we're going to go side by side in the craning curves, which is always dodgy, always dodgy. Here we are, side by side. I've got the inside here for the left kink, and that's just giving me the position. We're now down into the whole hairpin now, and I've managed to make that stick. Going a little bit kind of deep with the tyres, maybe a bit sideways there. Toby's all over the back of us now, so he's looking left and right and getting a little bit of a nudge as well, just trying to make a move somewhere. So he's right on my ass into McLean's. So I'm defending the inside there from him. A little bit sideways again, it's just the tyres are going off that little bit, and Toby's come on the left hand side and made the move stick before we even get to Copper's corner. There we go, a bit too much on the inside as well, lost a bit of time to him, so he's got that position stuck. On to the final lap now. It's all do or die for pretty much all of us, so Toby's going to try and catch and get past Ben. I'm going to try and catch and get past Toby. Run a little bit wide there. Again, it happened the last 5 laps, it was all the same, running a little bit wide with the tyres. But either way, I managed to get a little bit of a run on Toby up the hill. Got a bit of tow from him. Here we are, we're all line astern. There's not really kind of anybody gaining on anybody there, but speaking of which, Toby's actually catching spin a little bit into the final couple of corners here. All about getting a good exit around here, and I've managed to get a bit of a better one compared to Toby. Toby seems to have got a bit of a better one compared to Spin, and it's just slipstream down the back straight to see what we can do. Got a back marker on the right hand side there, just well out the way, which is good. So Toby goes to defend for me rather than attack Spin. I go around the outside. Got it a bit wrong, tag Toby, cut the corner, and Spin goes off. He spins off there as well, so that's sickening at the very end there for Spin. Like I said, with the game, you looked like he was going straight, but and it just spears him off to the left, and it's just disastrous. But there we go, Toby's the winner out of that one. He ended up getting 2nd place. So Damon wins, Toby 2nd, myself 3rd. Spin comes home in 4th. Dougie gets 5th, Colin home in 6th, and Andrew, I think he disconnected, but he'll get points for 7th place there. So there we go, it's a good win for Damon. A shame for Spin spinning out the very last corner when he had 2nd place pretty much wrapped up. But there we go, that's how it goes. So hopefully next time he can maybe bounce back and get a better result. But that's race 3 over now. We've got to move on to the standings and show you what's happening in just a second. But race 4 is Oulton Park. Certainly not a favourite of Toby's, so we'll see how well he can do. But there's a few of the guys do like that track, so we'll see what happens. But here's the standings now. Tied at the top is Toby and Damon. But we'll see you for race 4 and see if somebody can take an advantage. Thanks so much for watching. See you on the next video.